Good morning, everybody. So I heard that you want to go and see the swimming pigs, and here's a link for that. But before we can go, I'd like to discuss a few things. And the first one is the autocorrect option in Microsoft Word 365. And after that, how to navigate Microsoft Word and 10 shortcut keys, and also the file extensions. So before we can go and see the pigs, let's go and see how to use the autocorrect option. And there's a fun trick that you can play on people also. So I'm just gonna go to File and go to Options, and here you go to Proofing and click on Autocorrect Options. So autocorrect is for correcting mistakes. So let's say if you write about with 2 B's, it'll correct it and it's just 1 B. You can see it. So there are several corrections here. If you write accident this way, it'll correct it. If you, what's another common mistake? Accident with 2 C's and across with 2 C's, it'll fix it to 1. So those are the common features, and you can check out lots of autocorrect options here. Now you can also play a trick on somebody. So if this ever happens to you, I don't want you to panic. So you can replace words like the, because eventually people are going to use that word, and you can replace it with something such as you look tired. Please go home and take a nap. How was the party last night? So how was the party last night? So when someone types the word the into a document, it will be replaced with you look tired, please go home and take a nap. How was the party last night? Now that's a bit mean, but let's see if it's working. So I'm just gonna say okay, and I'm going to say okay again. Let's try it. So I'm trying to type in the best way to predict the future. So I'm just going to type in the, and as soon as I type in the, this comes up. You look tired. Please go home and take a nap. How was the party last night? Now, that's not very nice. So if this happens to you, some people think it's a virus. And so let's go and be nice and put this back the way it was. So I'm going to go to File, go to Options, go to Proofing, go to Autocorrect Options, and type in the word the, and just be nice. Just take this out, okay? Just select it and say delete that correction. Delete it. And I'm going to go and say okay. So let's see if it's working. So I'm going to close it, say okay, and I can type in the word the best way. Yeah, so perfect. So I did fix it. You got your Word document back, and that is awesome. So when you double click on the Home tab, you can collapse the ribbon. You double click on it again and you expand it, and you have hundreds of tools here. We'll discuss each tab. So right now we just use the File tab, and we went to Options. Lots of available features there. So if I go and look at these shortcut keys, first I'd like to show you a really cool one. So before we go over Control A, Control C, Control V and all that, we can go here and type into a document, and you can do this with me. So equal rand, R-A and D for random text, open bracket, 30, comma, 30, close the bracket. and hit enter. And that'll give you 30 paragraphs and 30 lines in each paragraph. So you can see in the status bar I have 21 pages now. So I'm going to press Control Home, and that will take me back to my board here. So we can use Control A to select all, and when I press that, Control A, you can see that everything is selected. The next shortcut key is Control C and Control V. So if I go highlight something here, you look tired, please go home and take a nap. How was the party last night? If I go Control C, copy this, and if I go to Control G, go to, let's say, page number 5, and hit enter, then now I'm on page number 5, and I can just go hit enter here and Control V, so paste what I had on the top. I'm going to press again Control Home to go to the top. So we use Control A, Control C, Control V. Control X is to cut. So if I want to cut this out the best way, Control X, cut, it's out. If I want to paste it somewhere else, I'm gonna go and hit enter here and just paste that here. Awesome. Control Home takes me home again. And find is a really awesome feature. So if you press Control F, it's going to look through the document. And so Control F, and I'm just going to type here video and hit enter, and it'll find the first word that is video, and all the others it's highlighting. So it's an awesome feature. Now let's go home, Control Home again. And so the next one is replace. So if I want to find something, let's say video, and I want to replace it with audio. So if I go here and say Control H, and I'm going to say replace video with audio. Before I say replace all, I'm going to check the more option, and I'm going to say search down, that's fine, or search all. If you want to make sure, you can say search all, and I'm going to say replace all, 241 replacements. Awesome. Say OK, and it replaced video with audio. Now if I want to use a shortcut key here, I'm going to press Control Z to undo all of the changes. Control G we used before, so I love that shortcut key, Control G. If you want to go to page 11, type in here page 11, hit enter, you're done, you go to page 11. If I want to go back to page 1 or page 2, let's say page 1, then page 1 and you go back. So the next one is, so Control Home and Control End will just move the insertion point to the beginning of the document and to the end of the document. So again, Control Home, take you home. Control End will bring you to the very end. Control Home again, take you home. So a few more things here. Let's go and insert a hyperlink. So the hyperlink is already here. I'm going to highlight it and Control C, copy it, click on this picture, and when I press Control K, the insert hyperlink dialog box will come up, and I'm going to press Control V to insert a hyperlink. I'm going to say OK, and this picture now is formatted as a hyperlink. So when I click on it, you have to Control click. It will take you to the swimming pigs video. Now I'm going to put that in the description. I don't want to play the the full video, but let's see if it's working. So click on that, swimming pigs will come up, and that's where they are. So you can watch the whole thing, it's pretty interesting, and I put the link in the description. So a few more things here. If I go and look at the extension of this document, you're going to see that it's docx, and an older version, the extension is doc. So let's just go and look. If I go File and Save As, Browse, let's go and save this 2024, and I'm just going to save it as 365 complete, because we just finished this. Notice the extension is docx, so that is for Word 365. So let's save it. We can look at it on the hard drive, and you can see that it is, if I look at it, all the documents here they have a docx extension. So with this, we completed today's objective, and if you are interested in what's on my shelf, please let me know, and I'll give you some information. Say hi to Erica with the little piglet. That was a couple of years ago when we went to the Bahamas. And this is going to conclude our video here. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.